stop scrolling. If you or someone you know holds Iraqi dinar, this update matters. For the next 7 days, a formal exchange window is open with a newly announced official rate. And choices made now could affect outcomes for holders worldwide. Stay with me through this whole message, because I will explain what happened, why it matters, what to do, what to avoid, and what could happen next, step by step. Today is January 21, 2026. I want to start with a clear, short summary so every viewer knows what to expect. An official 7-day exchange window for the Iraqi dinar has opened. This is a limited-time event. Officials have announced a new official exchange rate for that window. The announcement is short and the window will close after 7 days. If you are a holder, this is a moment that requires calm preparation. You will hear a lot of talk online, some true, some false. In this message, I will focus on clear steps that matter to holders. I will explain how exchanges usually work, what paperwork is commonly required, potential limits that banks might use, and how to avoid scams. I will also walk through why a short exchange window might be used by authorities, what it signals about broader currency management, and the possible path that could follow this event. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. This is an operational update about how a 7-day exchange window typically runs and how to prepare for it. Short windows are not unusual when a government wants to control the flow of cash and test systems safely. Banks and exchange centers are instructed to open for a fixed period and to follow a checklist of verification steps. Those steps usually include identity verification, proof of currency ownership, and bank account details for receiving converted funds. It is important to confirm which banks or exchange offices are authorized before you go. Use official notices from the central bank or recognized banks, not social media claims. Bring all required documents, arrive early, and be ready to follow the staff's instructions carefully. Patience helps, because processing can be slow at first when offices handle many requests at once. If you have family members who plan to go with you, coordinate who brings which documents so the process runs smoothly. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Next, let us review what the new official rate means in simple terms. An official exchange rate is the price set by authorities for converting IQD to another currency or to a recognized value used in formal exchange operations. A higher official rate can be a signal that the government is moving to revalue or better align the dinar with economic fundamentals. But a new rate during a short window does not automatically change every market price overnight. The controlled exchange is a step in a larger process. Authorities may limit how much each person can exchange during the window to avoid big outflows, protect reserves, and manage banking operations. If you are a holder, think of the rate as part of a staged program. It is important to interpret the rate with care, not as a promise that every holding will turn into immediate wealth without following the official processes and limits. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Now, let's talk about practical steps you should take right now to prepare. First, collect any paperwork that proves your identity, like a passport or national ID. Second, make sure you have documents that show you own the dinar you plan to exchange. That might include purchase records, bank statements, or other receipts if the money is already in a recognized account. Third, check with your bank or an authorized exchange center to learn their exact requirements and hours during the 7-day window. Call ahead if possible and confirm whether you need to make an appointment. Fourth, plan logistics such as transportation, timing, and whether you will need help from a trusted family member. Finally, keep all transaction records and receipts carefully. Those records may be essential for any later questions or audits. If you are unsure about any step, it is better to confirm with the bank before you go. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. It helps to understand the common verification steps that banks use at the exchange counters. When you arrive, a staff will verify your identity by checking your ID against any registered accounts. They will ask where the dinar came from and may request proof of ownership. That proof can be an account statement, a receipt from an exchange, or other documents that show a legal path for the funds. Banks are required to follow anti-money laundering rules, which means they will be careful and methodical. Expect questions and expect staff to take time to complete verifications. If a bank asks for documents you do not have, ask what alternatives they accept. Do not hand over originals unless asked, and always ask for a written receipt for any submission. Keep copies for yourself. Being organized lowers stress and speeds processing. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. A lot of viewers ask whether everyone can exchange during this window or if there are limits. The short answer is that many people should be able to exchange, but limits often exist. Authorities may restrict the amount per person per day to prevent sudden large outflows. Banks may also have internal daily processing caps based on available cash and operational capacity. These caps mean that if a bank serves a large number of customers, some people may have to return on another day during the window or use a different authorized center. This is why it is wise to confirm capacities and to get to a center early if possible. If you hold a very large amount, contact the bank or central authority directly to learn how your case will be handled. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Let us consider the possible risks and how to avoid them. First risk: scams and false offers. In times like this, scammers try to profit by offering fast, unofficial exchanges or false guaranteed outcomes. Do not deal with anyone who asks for upfront fees to guarantee you a better rate. Use only authorized banks or facilities listed by official notices. Second risk: misinformation spread on social media. Third risk: mistakes in paperwork or incomplete documentation that will delay processing. Double-check every form and keep copies. Fourth risk: rushing and making decisions under pressure. Take a calm, step-by-step approach. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Protect your information and your funds by staying with official channels. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Now we will look at how the 7-day exchange might fit into a longer-term plan for the currency. Often authorities use short windows to test, to measure response, and to build operational confidence. Such events can be followed by broader programs, adjustments, or additional windows. That means the 7 days may be the start, not the finish. Investors and holders should treat this event as one important phase in a longer process. If the program goes well, officials can decide to broaden access or change policies. If problems arise, they may pause and adjust procedures. Keep this in mind when you choose whether to exchange now or to wait for future clarity. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Next, let's discuss how international markets may react and what that means for local holders. A short formal exchange window with a higher official rate can attract attention from traders and financial observers worldwide. Some investors will interpret a higher official rate as a sign of policy change and may adjust their positions. Yet international reaction depends on many factors, including trade data, foreign reserves, and confidence in local institutions. For holders, the real issue is whether the local banking system can process exchanges smoothly without creating panic or operational failures. Smooth processing supports confidence. Clumsy implementation can cause short-term disruptions. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Here are strategic options holders commonly consider during a short exchange window. Option 1. Exchange a portion now to lock in the announced rate. This reduces exposure while still maintaining some holdings for possible future moves. Option 2. Wait for more information if you believe further official developments will raise the rate more or offer better terms later. Option 3. Use a hybrid approach and exchange a planned percentage now while holding the rest. Each option has trade-offs. Exchanging now can secure a known outcome for the exchanged portion, while waiting might offer higher rewards or more clarity but carries risk. Decide based on your own financial needs and risk tolerance, not on emotion or online hype. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. It is also worth explaining how banks typically transfer the exchanged funds. Many banks will convert and then transfer the equivalent value to a local or foreign bank account or provide cash where permitted. Some banks may require the recipient to have a verified account on file. If you need the funds in foreign currency in a specific country, verify whether the bank can legally transfer outside the country during the window. Be realistic about timing. International transfers can take several business days beyond the local exchange processing time. Keep contact details for bank officials and save transaction contact numbers in case you need to follow up. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Let us talk about documentation and records that you must keep. After any exchange, keep your receipt, a copy of the transaction record, and any communication from the bank. Note the names of the bank staff who handled your transaction and the time of the exchange. If you used intermediary agents or legal help, keep those contracts. These records will help if any questions or discrepancies arise later. Digital copies stored on a secure drive are useful in addition to physical copies. If you lose any piece of documentation, contact the bank immediately for a copy or an official statement. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Now, consider the human side of this event. People will experience a range of emotions from hope to anxiety. If you are making decisions together with family, create a clear plan and avoid acting under panic. Discuss your goals, what portion to exchange if any, and who will handle the paperwork. Agree on a method to verify information so that the family follows the same official instructions. Emotional decisions in times like these can cause costly mistakes. Keep communication calm and factual and consult trusted professionals if needed for complicated cases. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Next, I will describe the role of official communication in managing expectations. Central banks and finance ministries often release short bulletins explaining steps in authorized locations. Rely on those channels for the official list of banks and operational rules. If officials publish a schedule or appointment system, follow it. Do not go to unlisted or unknown locations based on a social post. If you cannot find an official answer, call a major bank's customer service line and ask to be directed to the official exchange desk. Keep notes of what you are told for your records. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. A question many ask is what happens after the 7 days end. There are a few possible outcomes. 1. Authorities may extend or repeat similar windows while adjusting policy. 2. They may analyze results and move to broader reforms. 3. They might limit further actions until they confirm that market reactions are stable. Each of these paths is possible depending on how smoothly the exchange proceeds and how the financial system responds. As a holder, prepare for any of these outcomes by keeping records and staying informed through official channels. Avoid making large, irreversible decisions purely on short-term speculation. Please remember to prepare in advance. Verify official instructions and keep calm during the process. Let's touch on taxes and legal considerations. Depending on local rules, exchanges may have tax implications or reporting requirements. Make sure you understand whether any gains from an exchange are taxable in your country and whether you must declare the transaction to tax authorities. Consult a tax professional if you hold a significant amount. Legal advice is also wise if your holdings are large or come with complex ownership records. Being proactive about legal and tax issues protects you from surprises later and ensures compliance with the law. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Another important angle is how banks will manage cash and liquidity for the window. Banks might limit the physical amount of cash they hand out per person because of security and storage constraints. Some branches will offer transfers instead of large cash payments. If you prefer cash, Check the policies in advance and be prepared to accept a bank transfer if needed. If you must receive cash, consider safety and plan secure transport. Do not carry large amounts alone. Use bank safety deposit arrangements or trusted escorts if necessary. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Now I will summarize a quick checklist to help you act sensibly during the 7-day window. First, verify authorized exchange centers through official notices. Second, gather identity and ownership documents. Third, call ahead or book appointments if the bank allows it. Fourth, prepare copies of all documents and keep originals secure. Fifth, consider exchanging only a portion if you want to balance risk and potential future gains. Sixth, keep all receipts and notes of communications. Seventh, avoid anyone promising special treatment in exchange for fees. This checklist reduces stress and improves your chances for a smooth process. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Let's cover how to spot misinformation and scams during this period. Common red flags include requests for upfront secret fees, pressure to act immediately without documentation, and offers from unknown sources promising better rates than the official one. If someone tells you they can secure a higher rate outside official channels, treat that as a scam. Another sign is when messages ask you to send private personal information through unsecured channels. Always verify claims by calling a recognized bank or consulting the official central bank line. Share alerts with family members so everyone checks official sources before acting. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. I also want to discuss how media and community groups will be involved. Reputable media will seek official comments and report operational details such as hours and authorized locations. Community groups and forums can be useful for sharing experiences, but they can also spread rumors. Use community reports only as leads to check against official notices. If your community shares a reliable step-by-step guide that references official bank documents, that can be helpful. But do not substitute community chatter for formal instructions. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. For holders outside the country, special arrangements may apply. If you are abroad and hold dinar in a foreign account or with an authorized custodian, confirm how your institution handles the exchange. Some banks outside the country coordinate with local authorities to process exchanges, while others require in-person steps. Contact your custodian or bank immediately to learn options and timelines. If you rely on a third party to manage the exchange, verify their authorization and keep written proof of their role. Avoid sending funds without a secure agreement that defines responsibilities and fees. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Extra reminder and encouragement: if you are unsure about any step, ask the bank for written guidance and avoid private offers. If someone pressures you to act outside official channels, stop and verify. If you need help translating official instructions or forms, ask a trusted friend or a professional who can confirm details. Stay patient and keep clear records of any interaction. This will protect you from mistakes and scams. Finally, remember that many people across the world will watch how this 7-day window plays out. Official outcomes may influence later steps, and being informed now helps you make better choices later. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process. Finally, a clear closing message. The 7-day official exchange window that opened on this January 21, 2026 is an important development for Iraqi dinar holders. It represents a controlled step by authorities and offers a defined chance to exchange at the announced rate. Prepare thoroughly, follow official channels, protect your documents, and consider measured strategies rather than all-or-nothing moves. Keep records of everything and consult trusted professionals for legal or tax questions if your position is large. If you found this update helpful, like, subscribe, and share with anyone holding dinar. That way more people can make informed, calm choices. I will keep covering updates as they come and explain new steps in plain language so everyone can follow what matters most. Please remember to prepare in advance, verify official instructions, and keep calm during the process.